Welcome to the first of what I hope will become a weekly video blog from the Gentleman Farmer. And here is the new Gentleman Farmer field at Hillendale Farm in Barrington, Illinois. As you can see, it's pretty bare right now, and the reason for that is that this is March 15th, and the subject today has to be the weather, because the average high temperature for March for Barrington, Illinois is 44 degrees, and it is March 15th today, and it's 10:30 in the morning, and the temperature right now is 71 degrees, with highs expected today in the upper 70s, so it's incredibly unseasonal weather, and very warm and very lovely, but not necessarily very good for me. I can't really put any crops in the field because we may have some more very cold weather within the next few weeks, next 6 weeks, even next month. We could even have snow. It's not uncommon to have snow here in April. So I'm trying to figure out how best to deal with this warm weather, and we're expecting weather in the high 70s for the rest of the week, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. But it's incredible to think that this little patch of dirt here within about 12 weeks is going to be full, hopefully, of budding plants and fresh vegetables and wonderful things to eat, so I'm very much looking forward to that. However, I really want to come and show you my chickens, because this weather is really playing havoc with the hoop coop that I built for them. Come and have a look. So this behind me is my winter hoop coop for my chickens that I built in the fall, and it was designed to house my newborn chicks that arrived in January and keep them nice and warm for the winter months. So it's basically like a small greenhouse that's covered in plastic and would normally be used to keep plants nice and warm in the spring and the fall, and I've converted it into a chicken coop. But with this unseasonably hot weather, it's actually doing its job as a greenhouse. And it's very, very warm in here right now. So I've had to put some shade cloth up over the top to try to keep some of this heat out. And I'm having to open up the vents and open up the doors and really try and get some air movement in here, because it's probably in the upper 70s right now at 10:30 a.m. and I could expect it to get into the upper 80s or mid 80s later today. So I'm having to make sure that obviously they have all their water and feed, but what I'm going to probably have to do is open up these end walls and get some real airflow in here. Maybe get some solar vents, the kind of solar powered fans that you can get for an attic to keep airflow. Put one at the end here and one at the door on this end, and get some airflow in here. And if neither of that works, then I'm going to have to roll up the sides, which is not a big deal, but I didn't expect to be dealing with this in mid-March. And these are the chicks. They don't really look like chicks anymore. They're probably about 12 weeks old now, and they look like full-grown, albeit small chickens. There's 100 of them. The red ones are Rhode Island Reds, and the kind of tan-coloured ones are Buff Orpingtons, and the black and white speckled ones are Plymouth Rocks. So I've added a new breed this year. Last year I just had the Rhode Island Reds and the Plymouth Rocks, and this year I've added the Buff Orpingtons. And I have 100 chicks here, and I have 30 chickens left over from last year, and between the two of them I should have plenty of eggs for my CSA members this year. Okay, well that's it for this first video blog, and as I say, I hope this will become a weekly occurrence and keep you updated with news from the field. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye.